You'll find the link to crypto investing starter pack in the description and pinned in comments below. Most people lose money in crypto for one reason, and nobody realizes it until it's too late. It's not volatility, it's not bad luck, it's not even scams, though those destroy lives too. It's the habits, the invisible habits that separate the people who get rich from the people who lose everything. What separates winners from losers? By the end of this video, you will know the exact habits you must adopt or risk losing your money. And I'm going to show you the one habit that almost nobody talks about. But every successful crypto investor uses it. In the next 30 minutes, you will learn the 3 hidden habits of successful crypto investors that most beginners ignore. The one mistake that wipes out 90% of new portfolios in the first year. The psychological trap that makes even smart people make dumb crypto decisions. And the exact portfolio strategy the top 1% use to survive crashes and still win. But here's the dangerous part. One of these habits is so simple you will want to skip it. And if you do, you will lose money. Stay until the end, this will save you. If you want simple crypto education without the confusing jargon, subscribe now. We post videos every week that help beginners avoid expensive mistakes and build portfolios that survive crashes. This isn't about hype. It's about habits that keep you in the game when everyone else is panic selling. And in a minute, I'll reveal the habit that almost nobody talks about. But it's the reason most people lose. The first habit, they don't chase hype. The first habit of successful crypto investors, they don't chase hype. Here's the truth. Hype is the enemy of wealth. Successful investors don't buy because a TikTok video went viral. They don't buy because their friend said this coin it will go 100 times. They don't buy because fear of missing out is screaming in their ear. They buy because they have done the work. They have studied the project. They understand the risk. They have decided how much they can afford to lose. And they stick to it. Think of crypto investing like building a house. Hype chasers are like people throwing bricks at a wall and hoping it becomes a mansion. Successful investors are the ones with blueprints. Every time you chase hype, you're playing a game designed to make you lose. The people creating the hype, they are already selling, they are already cashing out. And you are the one buying the top. You are liquidity for smart money. But there's a second habit, and this one is even more dangerous to ignore. Because if you don't have this habit, you will panic sell at the exact wrong moment. Habit number two, the one that stops panic selling. The second habit is they plan for crashes before they happen. Most people think about crashes after they happen. Successful investors think about them before they happen. They write down how much they'll invest, at what price they'll add more, at what price they'll take profit, what they'll do if crypto drops 50%, what they'll do if it drops 80%. They don't wait for fear to decide for them. They decide when they are calm. In 2022, when crypto crashed 70%, most people panicked. They sold everything at the bottom. But a small group, they had a plan. They bought more. And when the market recovered, they were the ones who got rich. If you don't plan for a crash, the crash will plan for you. And it will take everything. But if you plan, crashes become opportunities. Crash equals opportunity if you plan. There's a third habit, and this is the one that almost nobody talks about. It's so simple you will want to skip it. But it's the reason most beginners fail. Habit number three, the simple habit that kills most portfolios. They never go all in. The third habit, they never go all in. Going all in is not courage, it's gambling. Successful investors treat crypto like a high risk part of their portfolio, not their entire life. They might put 5%, 10%, maybe 20% into crypto. But they never risk rent. They never risk their emergency fund. They never risk money they can't afford to lose. Think about it. Would you put 100% of your money into one stock? Probably not. So, why put 100% into crypto? I have seen people lose everything because they went all in. They lost their apartment, they lost their relationship, they lost their hope. Don't be that person. Never risk what you can't afford to lose. But there's a deeper problem, a psychological trap that makes even smart people make dumb decisions. And if you don't understand it, you will fall for it every time. The psychological trap that destroys crypto portfolios. The psychological trap is loss aversion. Here's a secret: your brain is wired to lose money in crypto. Psychologists call it loss aversion. It means you feel the pain of losing two times more than the pleasure of winning. So, when your portfolio drops 20%, you panic, you sell, you lock in the loss. But when it goes up 20%, you get greedy. You hold too long. You watch it crash back down. Successful investors know this. They build systems to override their emotions. They automate. They plan. They don't trust their feelings. Your brain is lying to you. It's telling you to sell at the bottom. It's telling you to buy at the top. And if you listen, you will lose. Your brain equals enemy in crypto. Now here's where it gets dangerous. Because there's one mistake most viewers make. And it's the reason 90% of beginners fail within the first year. Here's the mistake most viewers make. They think they need to know everything before they start. You don't need to know everything. You need to start small. Successful investors don't wait for perfection. They start small. They learn by doing. They make small mistakes instead of one big one. Start small, learn, scale. This is the hidden secret. You don't need to be an expert. You need to be disciplined. And now let's get to the most important part. The portfolio strategy the top 1% use. The top 1% portfolio strategy. This is the biggest insight, the most valuable lesson, the strategy that separates the winners from the losers. Successful crypto investors use a simple three-part portfolio. First, the core 50 to 70% in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Safe, established long-term. Second, growth 20 to 30% in high potential altcoins. Carefully researched, limited position size. Third, speculative 5 to 10% in high risk plays. Small bets, fun money, ready to lose. They rebalance every 6 months. They take profits when something 5 times. They never add more to a losing position unless the thesis is still valid. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich slow and staying rich. Slow wealth is greater than quick riches. If you adopt these habits, you won't just survive crypto, you will win in crypto. You will be the one who stays calm when everyone else panics. You will be the one who buys when everyone sells. You will be the one who gets rich while others lose everything. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead in crypto without wasting years learning the hard way. We post videos every week that help beginners avoid expensive mistakes and build portfolios that survive crashes. This community is for people who want simple crypto education without the confusing jargon. Subscribe. Don't learn the hard way. But before you invest in any coin, watch this next video here, because it could save you from one of the biggest beginner mistakes in crypto. Watch the next video, Market Timing Myths. Save your portfolio. We'll explain market timing, myths, dollar cost averaging, and cycle investing. And why most people get it wrong. Don't learn the hard way. Watch the next video